Hi everyone, welcome to Raworth on the Road. If you have not seen the channel before, I try and take you to some of the slightly different places that I end up going to on work, and also some familiar because I have done some London ones as well. So my last trip was to Jordan. Obviously I managed to get out of Jordan fairly close to the fact that the troubles that are all now in the Middle East, so all flights through my work to the Middle East are cancelled, so I was very lucky to get out of there. So I thought I would take you on a different side of our lives, which is all part of my husband's work, and so you can see I'm in slightly different surroundings because I'm actually in the back of our Volkswagen van in a field because we are at Stanford Hall show. So I'm going to show you around what being a trader at Stanford Hall is, because obviously you're not aware, but my husband's job is in the Volkswagen field, old Volkswagens, split screens, camper vans, those kind bay windows, those kind of things. So we do spend quite a bit of time, not as much as we used to, but quite a bit of time in fields trading. So I'll show you what it's like to kind of be a trader. And obviously totally different surroundings than the hotels that I normally stay in, because we are sleeping in the back of the van tonight. So I'll do a tour of what it's like pre-show, because today's Saturday, the show doesn't actually officially start till tomorrow. So it's all set up and members of the public aren't allowed in yet. And then tomorrow is main trading day. It's only a one-day show. And so I'll show you the difference kind of between before it's open and when it's open. It's supposed to absolutely throw it down overnight, so this should be another interesting camping trip, because we are, as I said, in the middle of a field we're totally off grid. So yeah, we're quite used to it, but it is not exactly what you would spend your bank holiday weekend doing. So this is, as I said, this is Stanford Hall, which is in, well, Stanford, which is near Lutterworth, which is near Leicester. So it took us about 2.5 hours to drive down here, and we'll stay here overnight, show tomorrow, and then we'll drive back after the show tomorrow. So I'll try and show you a bit of the behind the scenes really of the show. So yeah, let's get on the road. So this is the show and shine area, as you can see, before the show has opened. You may never have seen it like this, but you can see all the markers that identify where all of the different cars are going to be parked. This is I'm going to call it the main street, so the main drag before everyone's set up. And obviously you can see it's really easy to walk around on the main show day. There's so many crowds. This is the band setting up in the main house. And they have display cars in the forecourt normally, but these are just the organisers' cars at the moment. But you can see it's nice and quiet, and you can actually see the land. And this is my husband's marquee as we were setting up. Hundreds and hundreds of boxes needed to be laid out. Okay, so a bit of a tour of the van. We haven't actually slept in this van since last year, probably August, where we went to Camper Colin, which is a music show in it. So today was all about fact finding of what's run out, what do we need to do, and it's not particularly tidy. So obviously this is the cab. Got some bedding that's going to go in the pop top, which is up there. I'll try and show you that in a minute. If I swing us round, we've got a TV there, which actually plays kind of old school DVDs, so we've got those there. And then if I scroll backwards, this is the back seat, which turns into what's known as a rock and roll bed, so that will turn into our bed. So if I try not to fall out of the van walking out backwards, you'll see. So we've got cupboards, and then we've got our fridge with all of our food in it. For tonight, drawers and cupboards and things in there. And then we have our awning set up. Now, we haven't really brought everything with us because we're literally here for one night, but you can see we've got all of our bags. We've got a little table here with the kettle on it and everything like that, so it's just what we need. Obviously it's part of a bigger setup because we've got my husband's work setup, which is out there in a marquee, so that's where all the parts for the Volkswagens are that we are selling this weekend. But this is kind of home for now, but yeah, just thought I'd show you what it's like to be camping in our van for the night. So this is the entrance and exit way and the lovely thunder boxes that you find in and amongst the show. And this is just a quick show of the pop top roof and the rock and roll bed in their kind of sleeping positions in the back of the van. And this is an external shot of showing what the van actually looks like in our setup. This is quite a special van, and you'll see more of this over the next couple of months, hopefully. You can see them, that's my son's tent as well. And this is the main street that we showed earlier in full flow. It looks a bit different, and this is the show and shine area with all of the cars now in position. And so this is probably what you might be more familiar with if you've been to Stanford Hall before. Lots of cars and lots of people, really busy, which is good.